Happy Pirate Wednesdays, everybody. My name is Alex.
My name's Esther.
I'm Juji.
And I'm Elijah.
And a fun, crazy fact about me is I'm allergic to bees.
No, you're not. Well, you don't know that anymore. And we've already discussed it.
Yeah, I know.
From my understanding, different bees have different types of venom, or I don't know if that's venom. I'm not sure what that is. Venom might be a different thing, but...
Or whatever it is, but true, there is a possibility because of different species of bees I could still be allergic, just not maybe to yellow jackets? Maybe more like bumblebees? Who knows?
One time I went down a slide and with a bee on it. And
Did it
stung
sting
me.
you?
Alex.
Oh,
Yeah, it
ouch.
stung me on the butt.
Alex, you got stung by a yellow jacket?
Yeah, last time I got stung by
Not
a
a
yellow
bumblebee?
jacket.
Yeah, he got stung by a yellow jacket more recently in life.
Oh, okay. Well, that's something different.
Well,
So,
You
yeah,
might still be allergic to
And
bumblebees.
didn't have a reaction, so I'm not really sure what's
bumblebees
that's
don't
about.
sting very often, though.
Yeah.
Bees are dying.
They were dying, and now they're less dying.
Are they coming back?
They're making a comeback,
That's awesome.
like the Backstreet Boys.
Yeah.
Like a hard comeback or a slow comeback?
I don't know. Probably slow.
Wait, are we talking about the bees or the Backstreet Boys now? I'm not sure.
Both.
Okay. Alex, you wanna move this train along?
Yeah, like I said earlier, did you guys have anything that you did this week?
Oh, yeah. We didn't catch that.
Nope.
Let's see. Well, last week I actually forgot to mention that I made doughboys, and they
Huh.
were delicious.
And you didn't give any to me?
Now that I think about it, no, I did not.
Aisha, that's rude.
A little bit, yeah. They were delicious, though.
Wait, were you there for the conversation we were having about Mom's Doughboys and how good they were and how we wanted her to make them again?
No, but I have that conversation with random strangers regularly.
Yeah.
So,
Like, I'm in the mood for
yeah.
Doughboys. Why haven't I had some in a very long time?
Yeah, basically that. And so I was talking to Megan about it, and I was like, well, let's make them. So
Cool.
yeah. And then this week, Megan and I were actually both really in the mood for Warheads. Do you guys remember Warheads, the candies?
Yeah.
And we were trying
Oh,
to figure
yeah.
out, well, where can we get Warheads? Because I haven't seen them around in forever. And then she pointed out Imagine. So we took a little stroll down to Imagine and got ourselves some old-fashioned candies. Warheads aren't really old-fashioned; they're from the '90s. But we
Yeah.
did get rock candy. So
I remember purple and yellow being like the worst of the flavors of the Warheads.
yeah, I think I picked up one yellow. I remember black being like the really
Oh.
crazy, super painful one, but I didn't see any black ones.
Ah.
Gets my
I
mouth
tried
all like
one.
watery just thinking about eating those.
Yeah, no, like my mouth was already puckering before we even grabbed them.
So I have a couple things.
Sure, go ahead.
So one of them is that I went to the March for Our Lives in Washington, D.C.
Nice.
Cool.
I heard
Saturday.
about that. How was that?
How'd that go?
Pretty well. I ended up standing in front of the Trump Hotel and protesting there.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
Look at you, little rebel.
So then the other thing is that I got an interview with Home Depot on Wednesday.
Wait, did you say an interview or a...
Interview, yeah.
Oh, nice.
See, my original response to this was dying of laughter, but Juji had the misfortune of telling me before we started the podcast. 'Cause
Yeah.
thinking of Juji as a little worker at Home Depot is an adorable thought.
It's funny. Well, one time I went there, and a guy working there told me I should apply, and I was really confused why he said me that, but
It's because you're gay.
So are you
I didn't realize
taking?
that was a prerequisite for Home Depot.
Well, I heard that Home Depot only like hires like dudes and like gay people.
I'm
That's a
actually kind of
weird
confused
hiring
by that
process.
statement because I don't think I've ever seen a gay person working at Home Depot, but I could be wrong.
I don't know. I haven't been to Home Depot since I was little, thank God. So,
Where'd you
I
hear
haven't
this
seen-
information from?
My friends, they've told me like the majority of people who work at Home Depot are either like like dad type people or like queer.
Huh.
Weird.
Or
Well,
both.
you're hearing it first here, folks. Home Depot only hires either people with dad bods or from the queer community. I guess go Home Depot. Good job.
We'll see. Depends
Juji,
if
do
we
you
get the
know
job or
what
not.
position you're?
She gonna cut wood.
No, just
So you're gonna work in the
customer
lumber?
service. Just like customer
Lumberjack,
service.
huge.
Maybe I'll like organize shelves or tell people where things are.
You should say no. You should say I don't want to be a cashier. I want to like drill things.
Well, I didn't.
That's what you should
Esther,
say.
I didn't apply for cashier.
Good. What'd you apply for?
Customer service, like telling people where things are, helping people.
Mm.
I don't know.
Hmm.
Maybe you could be like the Phantom of Home Depot, and you can just like live in the rafters and
They'll
throw
probably
things at people.
assign me to like a certain part of the store.
Oh, do you know what? You should build yourself like a little house in one of the aisles. And then, like, when people need help, you just kind of pop out of your house like a little
Yeah.
gnome person or something. And
I
be
was
like,
just
hey, how
thinking
can I help
gnome.
you today?
No, they ring her doorbell. That's what they do.
Oh, yeah. That'd be a good idea. And, like, people would know that you know your stuff because you built your own little house. Alex, what about
Yeah.
you?
Well, Esther, what did you do this week? I was
I
gonna say what
What?
you worked.
Yeah. I got my passport.
Nice.
And then I got on the same day that my passport came in, I got a letter for jury duty.
Look at you being an adult all at once.
I have to cancel on them though. I
Oh,
have to write
really?
a
What?
letter. Yeah, because they gave me jury duty on exam week.
Oh.
Like,
Be careful. You can only cancel so many times.
well, this is the first time, so
I'm just letting you know.
okay.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna have jury duty when I have exams. No thanks.
Yeah, no. That I'm just saying. I'm not saying don't do it. I'm just saying I'll let you know. My goodness. Alex, how about you?
Well, this weekend in Vermont, it was not Sugarfest, Maple Fest. There we go. Brain fart there. So basically, everybody up here is at the point where they've collected enough sap from the trees that they're kind of in the point where they're boiling and bringing the sap down to maple syrup. And this is a perfect opportunity for outsiders to come and just check out. Like, literally, people all around us, like our neighbors, are boiling for maple syrup. And you basically can go to, like, anywhere you want and, like, walk into where they're boiling, their sap house. And most people will just be like, hey, why don't you try a little bit of this? Or let me show you how it's done. So we decided we'd go up to the Merc. And they have a big, like, sap house up there, and they were doing, like, a pancake breakfast and everything for, like, $10. So
Man,
Will
sounds delicious.
was up, and then so it was me, Will, and Claudia, and we went up there and had, like, a nice breakfast, and there's a really nice view up there from the sap house, and yeah, it was just, like, a good time.
Cool. Very cool. That sounds like a lot of fun. And you, how long did you have Will up there?
He stayed for a good couple days. He came up Friday, and then he left this morning. So we actually, when he came up, he had just got a new Jeep. So he's really excited about driving it off road and like on dirt roads and stuff like that, and getting it muddy because it's like
Mhm.
it's one of those Jeeps that you can take the doors off of and everything, and it's like meant for off roading.
Oh, awesome! How'd it fare up there? Must have done well.
Oh, it's fine. Yeah, obviously. He like drove in to, like, so we still have banks of like foot snow in our in our yard, and he just kind of like backed into that and then got out like no problem. I was like, "Will, you didn't have to like back into the snow." He's like, "Yeah, I know. I just wanted to try it." I was like, "You could have gotten stuck." And
Is it raised at all, or?
yeah, it's a higher kind of like car, you know what I mean? But it's they're meant to be like pathfinders, they just sort of like make their own way, with four-wheel drive. And I'm sure it's got that sort of like auto-correcting, so if one tire starts to skid, then another one will kind of switch and engage and stuff. I'm sure it's got all that kind of stuff because it's like a 2018. But yeah, he was pretty excited about it, driving it around and having fun with it. So we took that up to the sap house. We also, the day he came up, we cut a tree down, and he dragged the tree with with a rope with his truck.
Oh,
Just
jeez.
Vermont type stuff, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. No, very Vermont.
Cool.
Esther, what'd you do?
We already went with what Esther did.
Yeah.
All right. I've already forgot.
So, Alex, let's tackle a topic.
Okay, so the topic for this week, it's getting warmer. The seasons are changing. My question is nothing about the seasons at all, but my question is, what was the first concert that you went to? What was the first concert that you went to?
What kind of segue was that?
One of our worst. That's what
Well,
it was.
Well, Claudia is actually going to a concert this next week, so what's the first concert
Okay.
that you went to? And explain, talk about it. Was it bad? Was it good?
Oh, jeez.
I don't remember.
Mine probably was a Christian concert. If
Yeah,
I'm
same.
I was
totally
going to say the
honest.
same thing.
I remember going to like some big like stadium thing, and there was like a whole series of artists that played. But like, I don't remember. The only thing I remember actually about that whole experience is hanging out in the parking lot, like in between. And I think I bought a beanie and played hacky sack, and those are the things I remember.
I just
I'm
remember
mad.
sitting on the grass on a blanket. That's from that. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, you were
I
at the
didn't go to a
outdoor
lot of
concert.
Concerts when I was younger. I went to like Friends concerts and Battle of the Bands, and then like one of the earlier concerts I went to like one of the WBRU series, like the summer concert series, and
My
saw
chorus
Plain the White
concerts
Tees. Well,
were
My-
probably the first ones.
Does my chorus concerts count?
oh, true. That'd just be sad. That's worse than the Plain White Tees.
Oh my god.
What about
what
the
the
Christian
plain white tees
concerts
ever
Mom
do to
used to bring
you?
us to?
What?
Those Christian concerts Mom used to bring us to?
Yeah.
Didn't you guys go to American Idol when you were like super, super little?
Yeah, that was that was in 2008. Me and Georgie and Mom.
I don't think that wasn't our first concert though.
We went to the 2008 American Idol with David Orchaletta, and he almost touched my hand, but he didn't, because he skipped over me, literally.
Yeah, he saw something that we didn't recognize until much later on in life.
Wow.
What's that supposed to mean? I'm not having a good time, okay? You're making me hate myself.
Oh no. What about you, Alex?
Oh my god. I don't remember who I saw. I almost remember everything else about it. but like it was in Providence. I was with Mom's ex-boyfriend Ted, and it was some kind of Christian concert. And all I remember is like it ending and me being very happy because I was like not really having a good time, very kind of uncomfortable.
Oh.
We didn't go to the pit, like the way the setup that we were at, like there was a pit and then there was audience, but since like Ted was older, he like didn't really want to stand. So we just kind of sat in the back. And I just remember it ending and then we just walked around to like all the different merch like tables with the lights on, and it just was very non-momentous, like not a very good concert, like not memorable, clearly, because
Wait,
I don't remember who I even saw. You know.
Was it just you and Ted? He just took you.
Yeah, it was just me and Ted. That's it.
That's weird.
That is
Yeah,
weird.
I guess you guys don't remember me doing that, I guess. Maybe it was a birthday gift or something.
No.
I don't know. But I was young, obviously, and
That's weird.
Ahoy! It is a pirate song. And this week's pirate song is called Hunting Pirates by Turisas? I don't know. How would you pronounce a name that's called Turisas? Turisas.
Tersus?
Turisas?
know.
I don't know.
Tersus?
Well, I spelt it out. If you really want to find it, you can. It's off the album Stand Up and Fight. And I will be adding that to our playlist.
Oh, cool. Well, by the way, Mom, you know how Mom has been on Ancestry recently?
Yeah.
She found a pirate in our Ancestry.
Ooh.
Darn
about
tootin' she
time.
did.
Yeah, I don't know what his name was, but apparently he was only a pirate for like less than a year.
Oh,
He was a very good pirate. But he was
yeah,
a pirate.
we were pirates for longer than he ever was.
Yeah, I know. Seriously.
So I'm gonna take that back because the song I just recommended is already on our list, folks.
You know, I
What's it?
thought that band sounded familiar.
Yeah, I can see how I would have stumbled over that even last time.
The band that could not be named properly.
Alright, well, I like this band's name better anyhow. So, the song is Dragon Pirates, and it's by the band Tutu Child, and it's off the album Dance to It.
Cool.
Yep. And some sort of electronica stuff, so.
Sounds cool.
That's-
Well, I'll have to check it out.
Yeah. It's now added to the playlist. Without any further delay, Esther, you want to let the folks know where they can find us and how they can rate and subscribe.
You can find us on Instagram, Facebook, SoundCloud, YouTube, and iTunes at Pirate Wednesdays. And you can find us on Twitter at Pirate Wednesday without the S. Valencia still tweets on that one. And yeah, don't forget to rate, subscribe, leave comments, and listen to our questions.
You're still plugging the Instagram, and I haven't seen you post anything since like the second episode.
Well, Instagrams don't have to be as active as Twitter's.
They also don't have to be completely inactive. There's a very big difference. But anyhow.
Maybe you can make it a meme page. Just post pirate memes.
There you go. Juge, have you heard from Reed how our Tumblr page is coming along?
Not really.
Well, Reed, you're probably listening in because you really are one of our only listeners. Get on that.